Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Ask Jenn on the Uprising Network. I'm your host and your most honest homegirl, Jenn. As y'all can see, we are on location, meaning you got a special episode on the way. Today, I am not alone. I got somebody with me, a Detroit rap legend. My guest began his rap career heavily influenced by the local rap scene. His flow turned his life in the streets into an audio movie. In 2011, our homegrown hero turned the local lifestyle of Buffy's and Benihana's into a national phenomenon. Still rapping, producing, and now doing real estate, he out here. Welcome to Ask Jenn again, one of my favorite Detroit rappers.
Oh, thank you.
Please, baby, Dusty McFly, welcome to the show.
Thank
you like your intro?
Me. Yes, I'm about to cry.
I know that's right. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah.
Dusty McFly, Marty McFly, like Back to the Future. You like Back to the Future movies?
I love Back to the Future.
All of them or just the first one?
All of them.
Which one the best one?
Probably the first one.
My dog.
Probably
I thought you was gonna. People be saying two good, but it's not
good.
One better.
Two good. Two was the one with the Western, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Two was good. I like one though. One the classic.
Started the franchise.
For sure.
So I got another question. I ain't never seen you looking Dusty. How you end up with the name Dusty?
Dusty is like my birth name for real.
What?
Yeah, that was given to me at birth too by my grandma.
Why?
Just because of the light gray. I mean the light brown hair.
That is adorable.
Oh, it was on top of my head when I was a kid. It was light brown, so she was like, "Little Dusty."
And it just stuck with you. Everybody call you Dusty.
You
said that's my family
teachers,
name.
Everybody call me Dusty. It's a family name, and it's not like a neighborhood name or nothing like that. Fleas is the neighborhood name.
How you come with Fleas, baby?
My man J John I gotta give him that. He really came up with that. Like he was just calling me McFleaser. And then I just cut the Mick and the out, and just I'm a rock with Fleas, bro.
I love that.
Yeah.
I never knew that story. That's hard.
Yeah, I gotta give it to my man J John for that.
Shout out to J John. What up? So like I said, you have influenced Detroit culture so much. We're gonna get into that just a little bit later.
Okay.
But it's only right that I came up with a game. This is Ask Jenn. Everybody play games on here. I don't know if you like to play games. If you don't, you're going to start today.
For sure.
So, Detroit. Detroit love a competition. We be having hair shows. We always have that Detroit best.
Period.
All those different lists, top rappers, all those different things.
For sure.
Because you such a cultural creator, I'm going to give you your own. We're going to call this game Please Faves.
Let's get it.
So like I said, you a Detroit culture creator, so this should be easy.
Okay.
So I am going to list off some things, and you going to tell me your favorite one, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
For sure, let's do it.
Favorite Coney?
Hollywood and D1.
There we go. D1 don't miss. Consistency. These other Coney Islands be full. D1 is loyal to the soil.
D1 got that dog ass ranch and that pita. I gotta fuck with D1.
What's your favorite Coney meal?
I gotta say chili fries. I mean,
people be acting like they too good for chili fries. The
gentrification
gentrification is getting to everybody's brain.
Yeah.
Everybody act like chili cheese fries not sweet no more.
Yeah, but not with the squeeze though. Not with the squeeze.
A man after my own heart. If I'm gonna clog my arteries, can it at least be real dairy? Please.
Period.
Okay, where's your favorite place in the city?
Favorite place?
Yeah.
Like what? Like
okay, we could talk about neighborhood. We could talk about restaurant. We could talk about store. We could talk about somebody's house. If you want to get somebody's address on here, you can do that too.
Favorite place?
For example, okay, so my favorite place.
Probably my grandma's house.
Yo.
Yeah.
You done talked about your grandma twice. This is so sweet. I wasn't expecting this.
My grandma, Joy Road.
Flat out.
Joy Road in Beechwood. Gotta fuck with Granny. Period.
I miss my grandma. Your favorite barber?
J Ham. Been cutting me for 20 years.
Let me tell you something. I never forget when barber pages first started getting popular, and a few guys was like, "Oh, I don't need to go through the Instagram process of getting my haircut." They've been getting a haircut by that man for years.
For years,
Dang,
never switched that up.
I know
Never.
that's right. Shout out to J.
Unless bro dip, that's it.
What's with
That's
being
cuz
in
too, though.
barbers
That's
being
cuz
locked
too,
in?
though.
Like, what's the loyalty behind a man and his barber?
I don't know, shit. But I just know, yeah, I know, you know, so many conversations. You know, like my barber, that's like my cousin. It's my cousin's. It's my cousin's cousin. So
Okay.
we call ourselves cousins. But he just been cutting my shit since I was a kid.
I love Detroit. Everybody
Watch me
related.
grow up. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna fake the funk on him. I did have to switch it up when I went to Cali. Now.
Okay.
That was a different story. You know what I'm saying?
They cut good hair out there.
Yeah, I fought the guy that was from Lansing, actually. What's my man name? I can't even think of my man name.
You know what's crazy? Every time somebody from Detroit move out of town, when they end up getting their services done, they find somebody from Detroit to do their services.
You got to.
Or Michigan, that's
true. You gotta
true.
find somebody around the way. That's like a prison thing, too, though. Go to prison, you always, well, I ain't never been to prison.
I know that's right. God bless. Shout out to Flea's never going to prison.
I know just from stories of the people around
Sticking around with
yeah, they always go. Even if you from Lansing and you from Detroit, they always migrate. If you from the same area, fuck with the people that's from the same area. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little message, bomb drop. I like
Yeah.
that. Stick with your people.
Period.
So this is my last one.
Okay.
Favorite strip club, and you can talk about ones that closed because all the good strip clubs is closed. You don't do them. I know that's right. A man of God. No, but the thing is, I used to watch your videos. You used to be in a strip club.
I used to be, but that was for
Promotion.
entertainment. Yeah, I don't go to strip.
Why
club.
you don't like it?
It just ain't my thing.
It's just not your
Too
thing.
much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to go to them when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't tell you a favorite. That's how much I didn't go.
Do you know what about strip clubs that I don't like? It is no windows in that bitch. It be feeling like a time warp. I don't know if I've been in there for 30 minutes. I don't know if I've been in there for 5 hours. I be
couldn't
feeling
even
like
name a
my
strip club
mind
right
is
now.
in control.
I couldn't even name a strip club.
I know that's
in
right.
the city of Detroit.
And shouldn't. So you are
I mean, the
Detroit.
Crazy Horse, I guess. I do
Crazy
know that
Horse.
one.
I know that one. He like you answering a question on Jeopardy. Not even it's my favorite. I know that one.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, you are a true blue Detroiter. Like you done said, your
For
favorite
sure.
place is your grandma's house, and your favorite coney is D1. That is very Detroiter. You done came in here, cardied
Off
up,
top.
love it. What does being from the city mean to you?
Being from Detroit, being resilient, man, just hustle. Really, you know what I'm saying? Getting it out the mud, blue collar. You know, that is Detroit. You know? So you know, I
Came
think
with the
that's
Carhartt on, yeah.
I'm fresh off the grind. You know what I'm saying? Literally. So you know, yeah, I think that's what it is. Just being resilient and the hustle. I think the hustle here is, you know, when you learn the hustle from Detroit, you can take it all around the world. You know what I'm saying? I just truly believe that. I've seen it. You know
I've
what I'm
seen
saying?
it.
Went to like the South and like, hey, y'all
not
ain't up
from
on this
here.
yet? Yeah, okay. It ain't happening like that here yet? Okay. Went to Cali. Yeah, it's, you know, certain areas be a little behind, but Detroit just be on shit, just fast, bro. And I ain't even just talking street stuff too, you know, I'm like just everything. Man. Like, so yeah, I think that's what it is, just the hustle that come with growing up here and the toughness. Gotta be tough, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Built for it tough.
Built for it tough. A slogan. Whoever came up with
They knew that. They
the
knew
marketing
that.
department made $1 million that year.
Period.
Got one built for it tough, simple and true and clean. It was good. So most of the world was introduced to you through music, of course. How did you start rapping?
I started rapping in high school. I used to hoop, and I went to a high school, and my coach, son, played the same position as me, and he
Ain't play you.
Yeah, he kind of benched me. So and he brought me to the school. Yeah, he brought me to the school. Like, you should come play for the school. It's a new school, because my school had closed down. I went to Benedictine.
Okay.
Yeah, Catholic school, 9th and 10th grade, and then it shut down with the archdiocese and all the little shit that was going on around that time. Kids getting raped. And
Oh,
shit.
they was bankrupt.
Real heavy in the media
Yeah.
back then, and they just started shutting down. Like my school was one of the first Catholic schools to get closed. In the D though, Southfield and how to drive. It's in the D.
Really?
For real, straight up. So yeah, when they closed, I ain't want to go to the school that was open up. I was about to go to Redford. My mama like, you ain't going to Redford.
Not going to no Redford.
Yeah, my mama like, nah. Everywhere
Shout out to your mama, dog.
yeah, everywhere my brother went, he made a bad name for me. Like, they was always like, you little David. So I couldn't go there. So I ended up waiting. My coach, my man down the street was like, I'm coaching at this new school. Come fuck with us. So I ended up going to school. I ended up playing my 11th grade year. In the 12th grade year, I was just like, I'm done with it. And I just started rapping. I had already was rapping. And my first time in the studio, I was with J Shear. J Shear put me in the studio because I went to that church. I still go to that church.
Okay.
Shout out my pastor, J Shear, senior. And yeah, that's how I got in the studio. He put me in the studio, big ass crib in West Bloomfield. Wow. I was just sitting there, carrying in the kitchen, eating, just having fun. They just real people. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how I got in the studio for the first time, and then just moved on from there.
Organic. So what was one of the first things you ever rapped about?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Yeah. Just, yeah, like that shit, that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? All that, just flashy, rap.
We love
clothes,
flashy stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. Just, you know, it ain't get like more in like a street narrative until like I got a little older and I was able to move around. You know what I'm saying? But it just probably some girls or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about a little further into your career. We talked about the hustle mentality.
Yeah.
You from Brightmore, and like you mentioned, like being in the street. Sometimes you had your brother was kind of giving your mama some trouble growing up. Yeah. How do your life show up in your music?
That's why it's so hard for me to make music because let me take that back. It's not hard for me to make music.
Period.
It take me time to make
said, let me correct that.
Because I got millions of songs, but it take me time to put it out because my music really is my life. Now, don't get it twisted. It be a little exaggeration in music all the time and entertainment, but for the most part, it be my life. So it just be, I be wanting to keep it to myself. I ride around and listen to my music all day. You know
I want to ride around and listen to your music all day.
I might let y'all hear some shit.
Okay, period.
I might let y'all hear some shit.
Okay, so let's take it back. Let's take it back. Okay.
Okay.
It's 2011.
Yep.
You dropped Buffy's and Benihana. Okay.
Classic.
An elite combo, by the way.
Classic.
What made you choose this name?
Oh, why? Because I was just heavily influenced by Buffy's and Benihana's.
Okay.
Literally. We used to eat Benihana's like.
What was your order?
Just hibachi chicken, whatever. I forgot the name. I ain't been to Benihana's in so long. I don't even remember. They tried to sue me. They tried to sue me.
Oh, we gonna get into that a little later.
I stopped going. Yeah, so I don't remember, but just the hibachi chicken and the rice. That's it.
I'm a Rocky's Choice girl.
Rocky's Choice. I don't even know what that is.
The shrimp, the steak, and the chicken.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. That shit good. I had to just switch it up though.
They had you bent. We gonna chit chat.
Yeah, for sure. But to answer your question, so I was heavily influenced by that. Just eating that all the time, just being on some hood shit. You know, it's like the feeling of just going back then. You know, everything big nine,
everything big
glamorous
nine.
and nine shit.
You say Benihana, somebody look at you like you offer them Applebee's.
Right, exactly. So, but back then, just going there and getting that shit whipped up in front of you.
That's
you
real exclusive, exotic.
That's exclusive, and you paying, like I say, what, $30 for a meal,
okay.
$40 at least at the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Then the Buffy's that's just what we did.
That's just what we did.
You know
Who was we?
Just the streets, the culture. Like I got Cartier from my cousins and my brother. My brother, that was the first person I ever seen wearing Cartiers. My brother and my cousin. You know what I'm saying? So that's like dated back to the 90s.
We're going to talk about the Buffies just a little bit later.
Okay.
Let's go back. We back in 2011, okay? You wearing a real big tee, okay?
Yeah, I'm wearing. Well, yeah.
2011, the tees was still kind of big.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hello?
Still had the riders on.
Remember, I was about to say when everybody was buying them the Nike shirts and the matching shoes, like that was an era. Okay. So you dropped the tape, The City on Fire. Walk me through dropping that tape until getting signed to Atlantic.
It was a vigorous process. It was long. I was really signed to Warner Brothers, but they was going through a merger, so I ended up going with Atlantic. But man, that shit was so long and crazy. It took like 2 years to even do the deal, and I had a lot of deals on the table. A lot of people was trying to sign me, but at that time I wanted to stand on my own too. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, I'm gonna just go with them. And the dude that was signing me was from Flint. So again,
sticking with your people.
Yeah. That's what you would
you
think.
You say you thinking like somebody at the table, okay, this person from Michigan, like they gonna have my best interest.
Exactly. And you know, but it is what it is. I'm grateful for the opportunity still.
Okay, so this is my show. You know I'm gonna get in your business just a little bit, okay? So
go
I
ahead.
just really wanna know like what happened. You had so much energy behind you, the city was
just
behind
timing.
you. Just timing.
It was just timing. Yeah, it was just timing.
It just happened to happen during the merger and
it was just timing, you know, and shit just moving slow because you gotta remember at this time ain't nobody in the city really doing nothing for real but me and probably a couple other people, Doughboys Cash Out, and Shine.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which, you know, his situation was totally different coming from having probably the biggest cosign at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it was timing. It wasn't ready to be. The city wasn't ready to be looked upon like how it is now. You know what I'm
agree.
saying?
I heard you say this in another interview, and we can talk. You was like one of the first people. Like everybody in Detroit got a distribution deal through Empire. You said you was one of the first people.
I was the first.
You was the first.
I hate to say that you saying it, but I'm answering your question. Yes, I was the first person. I knew Ghazi back in 2013.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
and I fuck with Ghazi. Shout out Ghazi. He did me a solid back in the day.
Empire.
Yeah.
They show love in Detroit. Okay, so I heard you say before that you hear that like a lot of people are influenced by you, but not from those people. Yeah, you said it in the interview that people are.
Say it again.
You said in the interview like you hear from other people like how heavy your influence was in Detroit and how much you've done for Detroit rap and how much you progressed the scene. Is that something that you've heard from individuals?
Yeah.
Okay.
To a certain extent, I hear, you know, a lot of the people, what can I say? I guess the rappers and the musicians, the people, they the artists, they show me a lot of respect in that regard. But I mean, you know, the fans is like, you gotta kind of be in tune because it's two different Detroits, and I was like in the middle of them two different Detroits.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I guess you can call, I don't even like to call it this, but the name they would say will be backpack. And then on the other spectrum is like street rap.
Can I tell you what somebody said to me? And when they said it, I instantly understood. They said it's J Dilla kids and then there's Blade Icewood kids.
Period.
And that's how you split.
And I'm like both of they kids.
See?
You know what I'm saying? With probably a little bit more Blade in me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, yeah.
I'm here. Okay, so I'm not here to ask no question. I just want to give you your props. Like you said, I'm not a rapper. I'm not an artist, but I 100% respect your artistry. I feel like your flow and the things that you were talking about at the time really heavily influenced the way we hear rap sounding like now.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
And like you did your thing. And also, the projects you dropped in 2020, I listened to both of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
like I'm like you. I feel
Don't make me cry.
I feel like so many people feel like. I feel like so many people feel like after that deal, like you left, and I'm like, you have not gone nowhere. If you
I continued to put out music. I just didn't. And I continued to make music, but I was transitioning to other things, you know. And we could probably get into that too. Real estate, other different business ventures that I've tried, failed. Well, I wouldn't say failed, but you know, it was a lesson, you know.
Okay, so we talked about Benihana with the cease and desist. So you have not ate there since they sent it to you?
No, I snuck in there a couple times, but but I mean, not like I used to. Not like I used to.
You said I gotta respect myself a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you know, we can't talk about Cartier without controversy. You said like you got the Cardi culture from your cousins and your family back in the day. Sure. Last September, you know, Cartier was giving out the bus. Tay got some. Tay.
Oh, you got some?
Yeah, he got some.
That's what's up.
So a bunch of Detroiters. And they left you off the list.
Yeah.
A lot of people were upset about that. I was a lot of people.
I was too.
How you feel about it? Yeah, let's talk about it.
I was a little pissed. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. The people got me pissed off. I don't.
You said I ain't think about it, but everybody kept bringing you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just like, I looked at it and seen it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's what's up. I was respecting it at, in the beginning.
Everybody's like, where's
And
Dusty?
then, like, people was like, why you ain't getting none? Why you ain't getting none? I'm like, you know what? Why didn't I get no motherfucking Cardi, bro? Like, especially some Buffies, bro.
Especially some Buffies.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got sued over this. I can't get a free pair.
Yeah, like, come on now. So, I mean, it was all good, though. It's all love. It's, I being real, I don't know how the play went down for what it was, but I just look at it like if it was me, like, I'm gon' do the right artistry with certain shit, but I'm also show nepotism to my people too. That's just me too. So I'm not even mad, you feel me, about it. But I mean, it would have been sweet to have some buffs from Cardi put up on my mantle. I don't even wear buffs no more.
You see? He said I was gonna make him a collector's piece.
Yeah, they would have been just a collector's piece. I might have sported them a couple times, but they'd have been on the mantle for sure.
They gifted Cartiers. You got
a
few times.
Yeah, I'd have set them boys down though, for sure.
I'm glad you ain't let that set you back because you pretty iconic. Okay, when you used to describe Buffy's and Benihana back in the day, you called it an audio movie. Do you still feel that way?
Of course.
I listen to that mixtape still to this day, mind you, as old as it is. I still listen to it to this day. And everything you talk about, I feel like I'm next to you. I feel like I'm with you. I feel like I'm doing everything that you're rapping about.
Period. I appreciate that. I mean, that's literally what it was to me. Like, every day, like, literally, like I said, like, the raps be my life. So if it's not my direct life, it's my man life that's right next to me. You know what I'm saying? Or it's my cousin life, whoever around me. Like,
you a storyteller.
I'm storyteller. I'm putting that on wax. So yeah, like that's what Detroit culture was to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Buffy's and Benihanas, that's what we live for. You know what I'm saying? Well, not, you know what I mean.
An audio
not
movie.
verbatim, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
I love it. An audio movie. I just always found that description like so nice. Yeah. And you used to say you was gonna make it into a movie.
I wanted to. I had a movie. I still got a movie. I still might.
Because why is it had? So that's what I was gonna ask. What's wrong? To be real heavy in Detroit right now. Do you got any filmmaking aspirations still? You gonna tap in?
I think I am. They've been trying to get with me. I'm gonna see what's good.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna see what's good.
No, he gonna make his own.
I don't know. It all depends. Yeah, but I'm definitely making my own for sure.
I love it.
Me and my man's working on something right now.
I know. Is that an exclusive?
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, me and my man Earl. I said me and my man Earl.
I love Earl. We are very good friends. Shout out to Early Man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He could be an actor for sure. What that show that was in Detroit something that was on like ABC for like 3 weeks? No, it wasn't Detroit. Yeah, it was Detroit 187. Earl was on there. He was on the episode.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, so we're gonna play another game.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
So you ever heard anybody say, what grinds my gears?
Yeah.
Before they say something that irritate them? Today we are going to play, what snatches my buffs. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Instead of,
damn.
What grinds my gears, you are going to say, what snatches my buffs. I'm going to start, right?
Okay.
What snatches my buffs?
And I got to say something?
You got to say what? Look, okay. What snatches my buffs?
Fake buffs.
Ooh. So listen, you got to say, what snatches my buffs, and you be like, what? And then you say.
Okay, so I got to say what?
There we go, yeah.
Okay, so
now you do it to me, right?
Practice.
Okay. We're going to play, what snatches my buffs, right? So you ever heard somebody say, what grinds my gears?
Uh-huh.
So instead of, what grinds my gears, we're going to say, what snatches my buffs. Okay, so let's get ready. What snatches my buffs?
What?
When somebody say they the plug and they really the middleman.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Don't that snatch the buffs?
That snatches my buffs,
okay.
for sure.
Your turn.
What snatches my buffs?
What?
Fake buffs.
Ooh, the fake. You be seeing all the party cardies?
Yeah, oh, terrible. I talked about that on one of them CDs. I can't remember which one. I think 1.5.
1.5.
Yeah, the fake cardies.
It's getting
fake
egregious.
Buffies, at least. Now you can't even tell.
You cannot tell. It's getting wicked.
Yeah.
It's getting wicked. It's an epidemic.
They making so much different shit. It's like, I don't know,
kid
bro.
you not. I seen an ad on Instagram for a fake watch that's a diamond tester past approved.
Oh yeah, I be saying that.
It's getting crazy out here.
No, I'm not even mad at them niggas though.
Let's talk about it.
I'm not even mad at them niggas though. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, let's chit chat.
This shit is wrestling.
It's all a facade. Let me tell you something. I love wrestling.
So I don't even care. I used to all that type of shit used to irritate me for real. But it's like, man, this shit wrestling. Do what you gonna do, bro. Get your money. Get the fuck on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah.
You want to do one more round? I can go first.
We can do another round.
Okay.
Who gotta say it? Me.
You want to go first?
Oh, is it my turn to say it?
It's my turn to say it.
Okay, you say it then.
Okay.
Yeah. It's your show.
You know what snatches my bus?
What?
When somebody know we going out and come out with cash and ask me to spot them for the club. I had a whole rant on an episode that asked Jenn about that. Yeah, I'm a budgeter. So whatever I come out the house with, that's what I'm coming out the house with.
Period.
You taking away from my bands, asking me to spot you $20.
The older you get, well, I can speak for me.
I'm an old lady. You can speak for me too.
The older we get, the more frugal I get. I ain't gonna lie. For real.
I understood Mr. Krabs more and more every fucking day.
Period.
I understand. I used to look at Mr. Krabs like, dang, why you so cheap? Now I should have been taking finance lessons with every episode of SpongeBob.
Period.
Now it's your turn.
It's my turn now?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. I gotta think of something though.
It's okay. Take your time. It's my show.
What really snatches my
Yeah,
blood?
let's get it honest.
You know what? I don't know.
Nothing be snatching your bus. You a very zen man. That's something that I've picked up.
I don't be getting mad at shit, really.
Shit don't bother you. I like that.
Really, shit don't be bothering me like that.
Once you said everything wrestling, I'm like, this man don't care about what nobody do. I love it.
Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest.
And then there's me who hate
fake
everything.
buffs do bother me though.
You said I can't take that.
Yeah, that do bother me a little bit, but other
Can't
than that,
take
I don't
the
know.
Cardi.
Yeah, I don't know shit else.
It's okay. So we're going to take it back to Capitol Park, okay?
Damn, I thought we went back. Okay.
back.
Further back.
We're gonna talk a little bit about Capitol Park. You used to like work with a lot of like people. I feel like you work with a lot of people who were coming to the forefront at the same time. You had the I'm Out Here remix with Dom Kennedy and Big Sean. Yep. You had the D-Mix, Big Sean, Demi Brown, Bodie James, and Peasy. That was the first Peasy verse I ever remembered, in my life. Yeah. Outside of him doing anything from Team Eastside. Classic.
That's the first God. That's what Kanye said. That's like the first God song, meaning that's the first high levels. To me, I never heard it before, like high level song with a bunch of niggas around the city that was, shaking and moving. And to be honest, like, I guess they was moving hard. I'm a nigga like this though. When it come to rap, I don't put niggas on my music because they hot or the numbers. I fuck with who I like. Mm-hmm. So if you hear niggas on my shit, it was because I liked them. It didn't necessarily mean they was popping. Like I didn't know a lot of niggas that was on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So
you give everybody. You said I like your stuff. I like your stuff. I was listening to your music. You work with Eli Miles a lot. Eli is a friend of the show. Shout out to Eli Miles.
That's my guy, man.
Great producer, great rapper. Your last project, Mac Nichols, another friend of the show. Shout out to Mac.
Yeah. Now Mac, my guy.
I love and Mac is one of my favorite Detroit rappers. Like
mine too.
I'm a big fan. Oh, you got taste.
Yeah, I love Mac. Yeah. That's just how, I guess that's just how I'm wired. I don't really follow. I be in my own world, man.
As you should be.
Like
this world is shit
wrestling
show.
to me.
Don't be in this one.
You know what I'm saying? I jump in the Matrix when I'm ready. All right, I'm here. Peekaboo, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
So I heard that I do my research. I listen to interviews.
I'm gonna pop this water up.
No problem. There was a 3-year period where you made music but didn't release it.
Yeah.
Do you think that the bad deal was negative on your mental health or your feelings around the music industry?
For a minute, yeah. But I was also like just trying to figure it out too, so it helped me. Like that was the time, like you brought up Ghazi, that was the time I met Ghazi and got a good relationship with him. And he, like I said, he put my stuff out through Empire, did me a solid.
The way the music industry worked now was not working back like
it was totally different. It was no streaming. I mean, it was barely social media. Instagram had just like came. Like even like Twitter, like I remember we had been on Twitter for years because again, it's two different Detroits. It's the street and it's that college kid that was from the hood, you know what I'm saying, but love rap and shit too, and probably fucked with the street niggas, but didn't partake in like the street activity. Yeah. So, but I was like the best of both worlds with that. So, cause I knew like some of my best friends that right now doing, 20 years for murder, armed rob, all type of shit. But then I got friends that's just, straight college kids that went and got fucking bachelor degrees and shit now and got accounting jobs for big firms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, my life been always like that, since preschool, like for real, like literally, like it's always been like a balance. I just had to figure that out. But to go back to your question, what was your question again? Because I went off track.
Like, was it bad on your mental health or your feelings about making music? No.
And yes,
okay,
because I'm always in that mode where I'm like, because the way I grew up with a big family setting, and like my friends was my cousins, so we always had the confidence and the the wherewithal to be like, I don't give a fuck what them niggas doing. I don't give a fuck if nigga got $1 million. I'm
period.
10 million, 100 million. I'm gonna walk in. And your girl gonna look at me too, but I'm gonna slide on her because I don't want your girl. But to know that I can do that give me some
energy.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when niggas be playing you know what I mean?
I got money. It's just like, so.
Yeah, money is subjective though. It's like, nigga, $5 is a lot of money to somebody. You know what I'm saying? $1 million is no money to somebody.
Let's talk about it.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a game. So once I start getting more and more, mature about my shit, because there was a point where I was, on tip, you know what I'm saying? But I just started realizing, man, this shit, bro, you either gonna do it or you not gonna do it. You either want to get in and you want to make some money off this shit and treat it like entertainment and a business, or you want to keep it solely art and grow it the long way, the longevity way, which I'm still doing. But I can get in the entertainment game because I really don't care. I get in, like I was just saying. I wouldn't wear a fake watch with all the fake diamonds in it, but I'm not mad at the young man that's doing it. Get your pape, bro.
Please, the philosopher. You heard all this knowledge. Yeah. My dog got game.
Yeah, I don't even trip. It's like, bro, it is what it is, bro. Do you, bro?
So when you were in your down period, who supported you? Like, who helped encourage you?
My wife.
How long you been married?
Damn, shit. Don't give me the line. Some years, though. Some years.
A long time. That's good.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. Did she really kept you going?
Yeah.
I think that's
wife.
So sweet.
Even my friends though too. Like even my friends. Not just her. She was part of it, but my friends. And my probably my. Yeah, I guess my OG did too. Everybody, like I said, I got a big family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
they just like, come on home.
Yeah, like friends be like, here today, gone tomorrow. But I know I can call my cousin and my brother or my uncle if I need. I hang with my uncle. That's who I really hang with.
Uncle Tay? Uncle.
Yeah, I hang with Unc. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be a lot of maturity so fast with me. You know what I'm saying?
They be dropping game. You getting wise.
Yeah.
Like it.
Gotta fuck with the OGs, but you gotta fuck with the young niggas too, though. Gotta do that too, but still, like I say, you learn you could absorb more from an older nigga than the younger niggas. Younger niggas just
these young niggas do not listen.
But you can learn from some young niggas too, though.
They don't listen.
I done learned something from some super young niggas too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
knowledge
you ain't in the
knowledge.
When you ain't in the streets like that and moving around like that no more, it's some shit.
Still moving.
Still, constantly, every day, 24/7.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So you mentioned before that you like making music when you don't have to like depend on it to like live. Okay,
that's the best time.
Is the reason you able to make music now is because you don't depend on it to eat? Mm-hmm. Wonderful. That was easy.
Yep.
So many people want to leave the city, but you left Cali to come back to Detroit. What brought you back?
Shit, man, went down there and blew. I ain't even gonna say it, but just living, and that's just living. Like I went down, I didn't even have a car. I didn't even take a car down there. I just went down there. I was Ubering everywhere, but paying $3,500 a month to live. You ain't dependent. You trying to do right. You ain't trying to get caught up and go to jail or do no crazy stuff.
I know that's right.
And you just trying to again depend on music, depend on the money you can make from music. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like shit, nigga went down there and went down, got low. You keep it real.
In my interview with Mia Ray, we was talking about bring your ass back home. People be so scared to not come back home. People be wanting, I live in New York and I do this and do it. You broke.
And then Cali ain't what it is now for Detroit artists that it was for me. I was the only nigga out there.
Damn,
I wasn't, but I was.
I'm not trying to come kid L Couch, but you done mentioned a lot of firsts on here.
Well, and stop me if I do that too, because I really don't like
facts
to do
are
that.
facts. I'm not stopping nothing.
I really don't like.
You ain't come on here to lie.
Yeah, period.
Facts are facts.
But don't. Yeah.
I'm not stopping nothing.
You know what snatches my buff?
Yes.
That shit right there. So yeah, we gonna keep it moving though. Yeah. But no, that's for real though. You go to Cali and you don't have you ain't got a plan, like how you about to survive. Even if you go out there with a lump sum like I did, like man, that shit'll go like this. Eating every day, then you want to, you kind of lightweight balling, but not really balling for real. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm in Cali,
love the honesty,
nigga.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in Cali, nigga. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm eating good every day. I'm moving around, hitting clubs, and and it's just. Now, I did go down there and make it last though. I was down there.
Let's say that.
I was down there from 2013. To like 2017, came back in 2017.
You made it last. You did what it do. I ain't mad at it.
Then I hit little licks in between, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough. So I was like, man, look, come on, I'm going back to the crib, dog. And that's what I did. I came home.
You rapped about flipping work. Now you flip cribs, real estate. Please. Yeah. I love it. You're a real estate investor. So compare it to navigating the music industry. What's harder? Real estate or the industry?
Music is harder for sure.
Dang.
Real estate is
because I think real estate is so hard. You said real estate easy.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. So it was easy. So anything I do, I like to learn hands on. I went to college, and I went to school for audio engineering and shit. And I was like, with me, barely graduating. This is a short story, real quick. Yes. Barely going in. So my senior year of high school, I never went to school. Ask anybody when I went to school. I hated school. I never went. But my father knew the dean and the principal. They went to UAD together. So like the last 3 weeks of school, or probably that last month for school, I was failing. I wasn't about to pass. I wasn't gonna graduate. My principal was like, Dusty, what you doing, bro? Like, you not about. This is how we talk though. You're not about to graduate, bro. You failing. Like, man, damn, bro. Fuck it. I don't care. It is what it is. And but I was always smart. I just never applied myself. But he was like, look, I'm about to tell all your teachers to give you enough work to pass. So all my teachers had to give me work. And this is the time, like, the school we was like the first graduating class. So the better the graduation rate, you know what I'm saying, the more funding the schools and shit get. So he like, look, I ain't gonna, let me not put my principal out there like that.
What they gonna do? Take your diploma back?
Yeah, but you know.
I feel it.
Did I say the name of the school?
Nope.
All right, I ain't gonna say the name of the school.
If you do, we gonna bleep it.
Okay, but anyway, they all gave me work, and I just had my homegirls. They all helped me do the work, and every teacher had to give me a C.
I love nepotism. Low key, school is hard.
And that was a fire. That was
people
something.
still be needing to do whatever it takes to pass their students. That shit do not happen. These kids be getting left behind.
I'm so blessed for that, dog. And then my Spanish teacher, I remember, she gave me an A. I came in class, just for no reason, because it's shit like, for no reason. I used to be in Southwest Detroit, you know.
Como esta, yeah.
Yeah, so my little Spanish dude one day, like, he used to come to school. It's a funny ass story. He used to come to school like preppy as hell. Like, we used to have to wear uniforms. So he come to school slacks, clean as hell. Regular dress shoes, shirt, crisp, creased out and shit. And then he started hanging with me. And I used to be a little active back then, wild. And he used to do my homework for me. But that ain't why I had him around. He was just a cool little Mexican kid and shit. He was younger too. I had to take, you know how you had to go back and take 11th grade classes and shit when you in the 12th and shit like that. So one day, he just came into school and he was like, oh, he had been hanging with me and we all, wow. You know what I'm saying? And he just came to school one day. He had shaved his head and shit and he was just like thugged out. I'm like, damn, bro. What done happened?
What done happened?
So we in class. My teacher like, what's going on with, I forgot his name too. It's been so long ago. Been out of school so long. My teacher was like, what's going on? So anyway, this is my Spanish teacher. She gave me a test. Everybody in the class failed the test. And I was the only one that passed the damn test. She like, how Dusty passed the test? And he don't even come to school. And I gained her respect out of that. I didn't even have to go to school. She gave me an A for nothing. But yeah, that was a quick story.
I love that.
Yeah. It was a small school. Everybody was like family and shit. So
that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Kids spend a lot of time at school. It should be as comfortable as possible. So shout out to your principal and your dean and your teachers for looking out.
We ain't gonna say y'all name, but y'all some G's.
Real ones.
For sure.
Why is investing in communities in the city important to you?
Because if we don't, they're gonna take it back.
Flat out.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thing. Like right now, I went to my old hood. That's where I started. I'm not like, I ain't gonna say I'm poison. I just know how to just do this shit the best. But I really, that's the point I was making. I said that whole story and didn't even say the point. This the point I was making about the real estate. I end up going to real estate. I end up going to get a license to be a realtor, right? But I was never doing it to be a realtor. But I always have to learn what I'm doing, especially when I'm investing. So I have to know everything step by step, hands on, or I won't do it. I'm like, no, I'm straight. I end up going and get the license just to learn the game, and I put it to work. My first thing I did was I bought a house from the land bank. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just bid on the house, see what happened. I end up winning the bid, and shit, I went in there and just started doing everything that I thought I could do. I just tried to do it. I fucked up. I spent probably like 80 grand just trying to put a house together that probably ain't worth nothing but about 70 or 60. But it was a learning curve for me. I'm testing out contractors and you know what I'm saying, just losing, but really learning.
So this is a practice crib.
It's a practice crib, but I got it now. It's up and running, and it's making me money. Well, not now because the girl just fucked me, but it is what it is.
Dang.
Yeah, but it'll be back up and running soon.
It'll be back up and running soon.
But to answer your question, we gotta start investing in real estate. I mean, if you think about it, if you really look at it and you look at all the wealthiest people, they heavy in real estate.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
They heavy in real estate. You know what I'm saying? And I it's a guy that I forget his first name, but I think his name is Donahue. I was reading. Well, actually, I wasn't reading because I hate to read, but I like to listen to the audio books.
Okay, that's fair because I was gonna get on your ass.
Yeah. I like to listen to the audio books. I hate to just turn pages and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the audio book, they say it gives the same.
I don't think there's a difference. But I'm like, people seeking information is important. Like you said, like I feel like seeking information is important. Period. Whether you read it, whether you listen to it, like that's fine. But look for information.
Exactly, for sure. So I just started researching all the wealthiest real estate people, like black people. I usually fuck with black, but
you know how on Pinterest you got to be like black girl busting down middle part. He's like black people real estate investing.
Yeah. Because I know sometimes, and no disrespect, because white people cool, and I got respect for them. But just black people, just with lingo and just talking, they can speak a language that you might understand a little better.
Do you know, okay, so outside from that part, do you know why I look for black people specifically? Like when I look for topics outside of that, there are so many systemic and societal barriers that black people have experienced that white people have never experienced, that there is no way you could be speaking from this as the same perspective of me. There are so many things.
Exactly. I need you to tell me how did you get this? How did you leave the hood and get the money from the bank with a fucked up credit score?
Hello?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know those things. Don't tell me like I be getting mad at
get a small loan of $20,000 from your grandmama. Like, nigga, I ain't got that.
Like, I be getting mad at some of the rappers that do that shit too. Like, don't sell your masters. Nigga, okay, tell me. I want you to walk me step by step and tell me how I can do this with my own money. How can I push the machine with my own money? Because niggas just be saying that shit to be sounding sweet. Nigga, don't sell your master. How you gonna tell a nigga don't sell? Because you gotta understand, and I learned this in business. You always gotta get in bed with somebody in business. It's so hard to do it by yourself. It's very hard to do it by yourself. You always, what they say, you gotta get in bed with somebody, not that way, but you know what I mean.
Do you know what else is interesting about the don't sell your masters conversation? I know that was really like big in the community for a while, especially like when people started going viral.
That snatches
and
my
like
bus.
with the like streaming and things like that. But I don't know if y'all noticed, so many like big celebrities are selling their publishing right now. Like Justin Bieber had just sold his like. I'm like, people are to be preaching to one community, don't let go of your masters, and for another one to be making multi-millions off of it. It creates an interesting dynamic because is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic?
Right. Period. But like I said, it's what you negotiate. Like, all right, if I gotta give you 1 or 2 albums to get my foot in the door, because we already know, everybody know. If you don't know, it's controlled. The game is controlled. You know, any business that's been in the game that had been formed this long is controlled by a certain group of people. You know, and everybody, it's like cliche to just say some shit like that without really walking me through it, bro. Walk me through that. If you gonna tell me that, walk me through that, because I can't just hear that as with the knowledge and the way I operate. I can't hear a nigga tell me that and just be cool with that, bro.
Okay.
That
Let
ain't
me know
sweet.
something.
Yeah.
You said that snatches your buffs. So can we talk about something else that snatches your buffs? What, as a developer and a real estate investor, what is something that you see going on in Detroit, like in that arena, that really snatches your buffs that you wish you could see fixed?
Young black people not really getting getting involved with it. You know what I'm saying? Young black nigga, all this money, all that paper y'all was getting through the pandemic and all that shit. Y'all ain't buy no crib.
Okay.
You ain't buy no crib, bro. You bought Rollies. You bought Buffy's. You bought no disrespect. R.I.P. to what's dog name? Hutch. You went and blew a fortune with dude, and you ain't come to me. You ain't go to no realtor and say, hey, can you get me a house for $1,000? You can get these. And look, this the fucked up part about the land bank. 10 years ago, you could have got them houses for $100. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? 21. And we didn't know. We knew, we just didn't give a fuck. We like shit, same way. Shit, I'm icing my frames out.
I love some ice frames.
I'm buying a Red Wing chain. I'm buying a old school. I'm buying this whip. I'm doing this. I'm buying these clothes. You could have had 1,000 houses, literally, by now. Making money, and all them bitches would have been high as hell in value right now. 10, 15, 20 years ago. Well, when was that they started? I think it was like 2011 or 2013. One of them years, that's when they started it.
2013 is when they opened it up to
the public.
They gave the
employees.
If it went under foreclosure, they gave the original owner a chance to buy it back.
Right.
They didn't buy it.
And then they gave the people that was squatting in the houses that was owned by the land bank, they gave them a chance to buy them too.
Dang, they was giving everybody chances.
Huh?
Squatters' rights is crazy.
Oh, I'm dealing with that shit right now. Like I said, a girl just that shit.
I ended up getting my house during the land bank. I got mine for 21. I went into a vehicle, my shit.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. So what he's saying, that is what really is like
snatching your buzz.
Snatching my
everybody
buzz.
should be
come on,
crib.
Bro. Everybody should have a crib, bro. Everybody should have somewhere to stay. Everybody should have somewhere to live in Detroit.
Hello.
And having it, or if you're not even living there,
housing
have an investment
is a
property.
human right. People should be living.
Period.
Everyone should have a house to live in.
And this some game. I mean,
talk about
this some game right here. I mean, this is a little game. If you like, especially like young people, I mean, we all young in here relatively. I mean, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we young. Like, if you've never bought a house, like Michigan will give you bread for a house. Okay, Michigan will give you bread for a house. Like right now, they give you 25 bands for a crib to put down on a crib as a down payment. You can go buy a 50. Yeah.
There's so many, like, really, I feel like there's so many, like, unless you're trying to buy a house, there's so many programs that you really just won't know about. That's something that
But like I said, I would tell, man, the land bank thing land bank, they snatch my buffs too. I don't really like them as I've learned it, but that was like a learning curve for me. It was something I can get in cheap and learn the game without blowing a lot of money, but I end up blowing a lot of money for real. You know what I'm saying?
But you learned a lot.
I learned a lot.
There we
A hell of a
go.
lot.
College costs $80,000. You learned.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You
for
feel me? You got
For
your money's worth.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So we talked about, back in 2011, 2012, 2013, we talked a little bit about your journey in real estate. We talked about your childhood. Let's talk about the new era.
Yeah.
So again, we talked about all of the different artists that you work with. We got Big Sean, GT, Earl. You work closely with Eli. You have Mac, Peasy. You work with Sada Baby. Are there any Detroit artists that you have not worked with that you want to?
I mean, I really like everybody.
I love it.
It's not a lot of, so somebody that I haven't worked with.
You said you got millions of songs. What if you don't work with everybody and we just don't know?
I do got some shit coming with some people that I haven't worked with yet, but I think I don't think it's nobody. Was the question who do I want to work with?
Yeah.
That I haven't.
All I'm hearing is if you make music and you have not worked with Dusty, come find him because he done it. Come find him.
It's a lot. So I can tell you who I like.
Who do you like?
Okay, I can tell you I like right now. I like Babyface Ray.
Okay.
I like Earl.
A good friend, as you should.
A good friend. I like Earl. J Wine, the singer. I like damn it, somebody else. I like Baby Money too. I like Baby Money.
You got taste.
Yeah.
I mentioned
rappers. If I'm listening to rap music in Detroit, they probably the two.
That's who in rotation, and all the stuff that from you that we have.
I don't listen to rap though.
What you be listening to? Let's talk about it.
I just listen to R&B.
I listen to a lot of 90s R&B and early 2000s. Like I listened to Ashanti CD like it came out yesterday.
Yeah, I don't go back that far. I like new R&B, but
excuse me. He said, "Damn, TT, chill."
I mean,
damn, TT. Okay.
I listen to old rap more so, but I listen to new R&B. But yeah,
you be listening to Jacqueline?
No, you know what? No.
That's what I think of when I hear new R&B.
Like SZA. I like SZA
I like
album.
SZA.
That's like what I'm riding to right now.
You riding around in that big old truck to SZA. I know that's right. That's the man for you.
Yeah, I love SZA. She the hardest.
He loves SZA. She the hardest. Shout out to SZA. I love you too, boo.
But it was another. It is an R&B album that I'll rock for the rest of my life, and it's old school. It ain't that old school, but the Confessions album. That's the best.
Confessions is old school, babe.
Yeah, it is, but it ain't. It's 2003, 2, 1.
I don't know if you know that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I don't know if you know that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
old school.
But that is the best R&B male album ever to me. So that's the only one I go back.
Michael Jackson, don't count to you.
It ain't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had to ask.
Well, Michael Jackson is. We'll say new school.
Okay.
R&B, but I listen to Usher more than Michael Jackson. Okay. That album.
Michael Jackson. I mean, Usher having his moment right now, so I'm gonna let that pass. I'm not gonna come Michael Jackson soapbox. No, I said Usher having his moment. He the argument about the Super Bowl and then his residency. I feel like Usher is in his "Give Me My Flowers" era, and everybody is making sure that he gets him. Shout out to Usher. I need some Ush books. I need to go. I better go up there and give me one of them. Yeah. So you dropped your last project 3 years ago, but I saw you posted a picture on Instagram, in your little slide photo dump, and it was some music playing off of it. That's you. You gonna drop something?
Music. Yeah, that's
this year.
Music. Yeah, I am.
Next month.
It's gonna be soon. I don't know if it's gonna be that soon. But it's gonna be soon.
For anyone that needs to reintroduce themselves to that music, because people act like you went somewhere, you ain't going nowhere. What do you want them to know?
What do I want people to know?
People be like, "Where Dusty?" And then they look you up on Apple Music and be like, "Oh dang, he just dropped a tape
Yeah.
3 years ago." What you want them to know? If they ain't heard in about a decade.
I don't care.
You don't care. I care. It's still good. If you like the Dusty,
I mean,
for the carry out, if you liked it for Buffy's and Benihana's, if you liked all of that stuff, you need to listen to his new stuff because it's all still very good. You don't want to talk your shit, that's fine. I can do it for you because it's
sure.
my show.
But look though. I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I think personally, the people who still in tune.
He talking to me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They still fuck with me. They still rock with me, and it's a growing fan base still. I mean,
longevity is important.
I'm big on not whoring yourself out.
Me as well is big on not whoring myself out.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit. I still get the same effect when people see me from back then. Because I don't be moving I don't be all in the mix and in these niggas' way.
All I did was tell people you was coming and they pulled up.
That's what's up, dog.
See?
I fuck with y'all for that. That's what's up.
So, there are thousands of people subscribed to this YouTube channel, okay?
Oh, that's what's up.
So, we're going to have something I like to call a motivational minute.
Okay.
So, I'm going to ask you some things.
Motivate 'em.
And you're going to say some words to motivate the people. I feel like you've been motivating all day, so this definitely your bag.
Man, motivated. Come on.
What would you say to someone looking to build themselves up after a down period?
Build himself up after a down period. Shit. Get up, nigga.
Get your ass up. Get your ass up. What you doing? Get your ass up. Yeah, I feel
I'm
it.
cut and dry like that. Nigga.
Get your dumb ass up. Get up.
Shit don't stop. It don't stop.
Shit don't stop. Someone who got what they really wanted but realized it wasn't what they thought it was.
Oh well. Shit.
Fuck it, we bored. That's what every time something fucked up in my life, fuck it, we bored.
Fuck it, nigga.
Do something else.
Do something else, nigga. Keep it pushing. That's my answer for a lot of shit, though. And keep it moving, dog.
Okay, and what the last one? Someone that is ready to take something to the next level and switch it up.
Shit, go crazy.
I literally was about to say go crazy.
Go crazy.
We've been vibing
dude.
this whole interview. I like
Period.
you.
Nigga, go crazy, nigga.
Thank you so much for your time. Can you please tell us where people can find you online, or if you want them to find you online?
Yeah, you can find me online. I'm on Instagram. I think I changed my Instagram, right? Fleas Baby on Instagram. And Dusty McFly TV on YouTube. I think Dusty McFly 41 on Twitter. And I think that's all the social media I got.
That's all the social media you got, and that's
But yeah,
all.
come follow me.
Follow my dog.
Appreciate y'all.
And that's
I'm
all
grateful.
the time we got. So again, you are one of the best rappers out of the city. I love you.
Thank you so much.
I know you just said that you releasing new music. I'm going to be bugging you about it the way I bugged you to do this interview. Thank y'all so much for watching.
And before you go, I want to congratulate you because you guys are doing something very, very productive, and it's beautiful to see young black people like me in the city
give me
holding
my
it
flowers,
down.
girl.
Everybody ain't gotta have a bag. We having a bag in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta be in the streets. We getting a bag from this legitimate stuff. You know what I'm saying? These legitimate businesses. And this is beautiful with all the cameras. Hey man, I feel like this some Hollywood shit.
This is Hollywood, baby. This Detroit. This better than Hollywood.
it's better than Hollywood.
Shout out to Fahrenheit 313 for hosting
shout
us
out,
today.
dog.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, listen to Dusty McFly, and I'ma holler at y'all soon. Bye.
Thank you.